NBC7's Nightly Check-In is sponsored by Bill Howe Plumbing, Heating and Air, Flood and Restoration.
We know how.
A new how-to guide has been released for California schools to reopen safely and protect students from COVID-19 once they return. And social distancing and face masks will be a big part of the plan. Thanks for joining us for the Nightly Check-In. I'm Mark Mullen. Well, there's a long list of things each school will need to consider, including PPE equipment and cleaning supply availability, a plan to address positive COVID-19 cases. Schools would need to develop a plan to limit non-essential visitors to campus. Also, schools would need to ask parents to conduct temperature checks on their students before they leave for school. Teachers and staff would also need to self-monitor their own health. Also, there will need to be a plan to address hygiene practices, including proper hand washing, and a plan to determine class size while measuring 6-foot distancing. Along with schools, county leaders have also approved now a list of businesses and activities that can immediately reopen. They include day camps, campgrounds, and RV parks, as well as outdoor activities including sport fishing and private charter boats. County leaders say you should check with the individual businesses before you head out to make sure they can accommodate you. On Friday, the following businesses will be allowed to open. Once again, gyms, fitness centers, and pools, including those in apartments and condos, restaurants, bars and wineries, hotels, card rooms, and racetracks, as well as bowling alleys, museums, zoos, and aquariums. Nail salons and tattoo parlors, by the way, along with movie theaters, must remain closed for now. Here are the county's daily coronavirus numbers. 143 more local residents have tested positive out of 3,844 new tests announced. That's a 4% daily positive test rate. In total, there are now 8,619 cases. County leaders reported no new deaths since yesterday, leaving the total number of deaths in the county at 296. The county has opened a COVID investigation now connected to a church in Chula Vista. Hilltop Tabernacle already has come under scrutiny for potentially social distance violations. Last month, Hilltop Tabernacle's YouTube page appeared to show members not wearing facial protection or being socially distanced. At the time, this was done in defiance of county health orders which prohibited gatherings. The church has since taken down its YouTube page. But county health officials confirmed today the 2 positive cases were traced back to May 24th, a date which is significant because the state did not loosen restrictions for churches until a week later.
It is our practice not to give out specific information about any outbreak. So what I can and will tell you is that we are investigating that particular situation. We do not yet have an outbreak as determined by the definition from CDPH.
Chula Vista police have responded to complaints at the church at least 4 times. The church and its pastor has not returned our phone calls, emails, or messages on social media for comment. Well, it's going to be an extremely hot week, which always raises our concerns for wildfires. Those concerns are even more magnified because firefighters could face budget cuts due to the coronavirus pandemic.
Specifically wildfires, it hasn't changed. We're still preparing like this is going to be the worst fire season ever because we have to. There's always a concern that somehow we'll be negatively impacted, but that's not something that we have time to worry about right now.
Despite the uncertainty, CAL FIRE is still doing inspections and vegetation management around the county. So how hot will it get in your neighborhood? We'll check in with Dagmar right after this quick break.
NBC7's Nightly Check-In is sponsored by Bill Howe Plumbing, Heating and Air, Flood and Restoration.
Call 1-800-BILL-HOWE. Bill Howe. We know how.
Bill Howe is open to provide customers with repairs and services. We have taken additional measures to keep our customers and technicians safe. We will continue to provide San Diego with trusted, exceptional service.
Because we know how.
Okay, folks, so the heat is on for today. At 11 a.m. this morning, not the deserts, but the beaches will be experiencing heat that may bring us some record-breaking highs. So the warmest temperatures of the year for the beachfront cities, averaging out at the upper 80s. A heat advisory goes into effect at 11 a.m. and stays until 7 p.m. For areas to the west of the 15 corridor, inland valleys, you'll also see the low 90s, mountains mid to upper 70s, and the deserts right around the upper 90s. Everybody under sunny skies from start to finish. Remember, the heat is on for the coast.
Some not so happy news for kids and families here in San Diego. Boomers has announced it has closed permanently. Both locations in Claremont Mesa and in El Cajon. The company is apologizing for any inconvenience. It says season passes, play cards, and Boomers bucks will be honored at all 8 of their other properties. The company also said a representative will contact anyone who pre-booked before the COVID-19 closure. Well, the summer months can be tough for children struggling with hunger, but Feeding San Diego is making sure that no child goes hungry thanks to their Fuel for Summer campaign. Food distribution events are taking place around the county. CEO of Feeding San Diego, Vince Hall, says they are well stocked, but with so many people out of work due to the pandemic, the food has been going out as quickly as it comes in. Plus, with the school year ending, many programs that allow free meals to students are going away for the summer, making them especially vulnerable right now.
The tragedy of this is that the hunger rate is highest amongst kids, and those are the most innocent among us. We all have a responsibility to make sure the youth of our county get through the summer months, having enough fresh fruits and vegetables, having enough food so that they're nourished and ready to learn this fall.
NBC7 and Telemundo 20 have teamed up with Feeding San Diego for a Fuel for Summer donation drive online. To find out how you can help, go to our website, nbc7.com/community. That's going to do it for our nightly check-in. I'm Mark Mullen. Have a good night.